So hey guys, welcome to another Warframe video, and today we're gonna take a quick look at Twin Kohmak. So as the name may suggest, this is a dual version of the automatic shotgun secondary Kohmak. And it's pretty much just that, because the only advantages you get over the original Kohmak are larger magazine with 80 rounds instead of 40, and larger ammo capacity of 240 versus 210, which you get with the original Kohmak. The spool-up mechanic is exactly the same, so as you start firing, you will only consume 1 round per shot. It will only fire off a couple of pellets, but as you keep firing, the fire rate will go up, the ammo consumption will go up, and also the number of pellets will go up. And the damage will of course go up as well. And now since you have 2 of them, and you have a larger magazine, it means you can be at full speed for much longer since you have more ammunition to burn through. This allows you to sustain maximum DPS for much longer, but it also burns ammunition much faster. And the final change is the mastery rank requirement, which went from 3 with the original Kohmak up to 6 with the twin version. It's still a very loud automatic secondary shotgun that fires 5 rounds per second and has 1 to 5 pellets per round. It has a reload time of 2 seconds, critical strike chance of 5%, and critical multiplier of 200%. It still has a status chance of 10%, it comes with 1 D polarity, and it still does 16 damage per shot. 3.2 is both impact and puncture, and 9.6 is slash. Now this weapon is really fun, I think we can't argue about that, but there is one very significant downside to this. And that is the build requirement, because if you want to build a Twin Kohmak, you will need 110,000 credits, 4 detonite injectors, 10,000 ferrite, 10,000 plastids, and 3 forma. And it will take you 60 hours to build, assuming that you already have 3 built forma. That is so very expensive, and on top of that, you need to be in a clan that has a chem lab and research the Kohmak blueprint. You will need to get 2 of those, and then you will need to farm Killa the Thyme for the Twin Kohmak blueprint. And, you know, you will have to farm the Void for the Forma. I mean, this is a fun weapon. It's a really fun weapon, right? But it is not fun enough for all that you have to do to get it. Okay, this is probably the first weapon where I'll say that this is just not worth the grind. The only reason I have the Twin Kohmak is because someone gave it to me on stream. And the reason why I say this is not worth it, by the way, is because when you get the regular Kohmak, it's basically the same thing. It just has a smaller magazine. But it's the same damn thing. And it could be even argued that the smaller magazine is a good thing, because the ammo consumption on the Twin Kohmak is ridiculous. Even if you do like a normal exterminate mission and the mission has more than 90 enemies, you are very likely to run out of ammo towards the end. And don't even think about taking this weapon into an endless mission without an ammo mutation mod. That just doesn't work. The only time I would say go for it is when you either don't have anything else to do, or when you have so many resources that it doesn't really matter if you sink a bunch of them into the Twin Kohmak, which, as I've said already, is essentially the normal Kohmak with the larger magazine. Now, don't get me wrong, this is a really fun weapon. There are only few secondary weapons that are as much fun as the Kohmak or the Twin Kohmak. Thanks to the fire rate and the spool-up mechanic, you're gonna deal some serious damage with this, and it also has an innate 1 meter punch through, so you're gonna mow down groups of enemies with just a couple of shots. But as I've said already many times, the build requirements just let it down. I mean, you have to build 2 Kohmaks and put 1 more forma into it just to have a larger magazine. And that is, in my opinion, not worth it, okay? And that's it for the video, so I thank you very much for watching, as always, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.